Hey guys, what's good? What's happening? What's going on? Trying something a little different with the mic placement to see if we can get the audio to be a little more dipped, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, went to work, got a notification, another delivery. This is one that I actually ordered. Delivery guy really treated the package with respect. So yeah, obviously, really we got some high hopes for this one here. And I know this one came from Temu. It actually says Temu on this one. But for some reason, I guess Temu has a Canadian warehouse. Cool. This should be my lights, my infrared lights, my UV lights. But I ordered some extra stuff in there too because I thought it was cool. So one thing I ordered, I've been seeing these, a lot of bait makers use them. I thought they'd be kind of cool to have. Canadian Tire never has them in stock, but then I saw them on Temu. They're wire bending pliers. Where's my lens? Wire bending pliers. So you can put the wire in there, then you pinch it, and you can bend it around the circular part here. And yeah, they're like $3. Canadian Tire sells them, but they never have them in stock. And yeah, screw that noise. Next up we got here is a UV black lights. These are what I'm really interested in because, okay, they're a lot bigger than I was anticipating. I wasn't expecting them to be that big. They are USB powered, which is pretty good that I ordered two of these things for free there off the video game, because I can just plug this into the power bar by the box back there and make a curing station for when I paint lures. And there are, in fact, two of these lights inside this box. So these are these were a lot cheaper on Amazon, or on Temu than they were on Amazon. And they're the same damn thing. I'm just going to unravel one of these cables here and plug it into to my USB power strip here, just to see if they actually turn on and work. But yeah, I wasn't expecting them to be this big. So that's pretty cool. Let me just go ahead here. I'll just free up the port, plug this in. And yeah, they work. They work well. They work really well. And there's a switch on them too somewhere, so you can turn them off and on. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to build a box. I was waiting for these to come in before I got on that project, because I wasn't sure exactly how big they were, because the dimensions on the site were non-existent, and I wanted to see the product before I got into deciding how I was going to build this. So now that we have all that information, I thought they were going to be smaller than this. To be honest, I didn't realize they were going to be that big. But this is good. This is good, because I'm not sure if I'm going to just install them in the actual paint booth, and then just when I clear coat the lures, just kind of turn the lights on and let it cure in there, or what the dice might be. But we'll figure that out when time comes. And last but not least, I saw this and I had to have it because it looks stupid. Buddy literally was carrying this on his on a holster for a gun. It's a really big freaking flashlight. And the way he was carrying it, it looked a lot bigger than it actually is. But I needed to have it. Even though I have a lot of flashlights already, I just really wanted this one because it looks stupid. And it probably is stupid. Oh yeah, it's stupid. Jesus, Murphy, look at this energy cannon. It's got lights in the back of it too for some reason. I don't know what that's all about, but oh my God, it's also a power bank. Also a freaking power bank. That's hilarious. Holy crap, that is freaking bright. Look at that spread. Okay, let me get rid of some of these boxes here. So you're supposed to be able to adjust the lens somehow. Oh yeah, you can bring it right down. So I'll just aim it behind me here. So you can bring it down to a point, and then you can make it flood. So spot or flood. I don't know how I turned it on and off, but cool. I don't know how to turn that one on. I don't see a button for that one. I don't see any other buttons on here. I'll have to test this out in like 5 minutes. And oh, if you press and hold it, the bottom one turns on. Okay, well that's cool. So what do you need? I shot myself in the face with it. Now I got this, like, looks like it's USB-C. So I'm just gonna plug it right into here, into my power strip. Let that guy charge. Is there like a light telling me if it's charging? Yeah, it's got this like blue light that flickers while it's charging. So we'll just let that do its thing. That's pretty sweet. Alrighty guys, it's probably about as dark as it's gonna get out here with the snow on the ground. But here's that flashlight, and that's in spot mode, and you can pretty much see it all the way out there. And then if I go flood, it pretty much illuminates the entire backyard. Like, that's pretty intense. That's about what my other flashlights do. And this one, you can just crank it right open and illuminate everything. Figured I would show you that in a darker environment. Nice. Spot mode. So yeah, that was my package from freaking Temu that they beat the hell out of. Fun stuff, right? But that stuff I actually ordered. That wasn't free from the site. I wanted the infrared lights. Infrared. Holy crap, Adam. I wanted the UV lights for making a curing station. I thought I was going to get away with using my flashlight, but it's not strong enough. So I was going to buy one UV lamp from Amazon, but they wanted like 35 bucks for one. And then I go on Temu and I see them on there for like 20 bucks for two. And it's the same damn company, same damn thing. I'm like, well, I might as well get two. Should have friggin' ordered 3, maybe 5. And just surround the damn thing in UV death. So yeah, no, something I started doing recently that I should have done a long freaking time ago. See, I used to let people walk all over me. And that's something that, that's coming to an end. That's coming to a freaking end. You know, I would, make plans with people and I'd be like, hey, let's go meet up here. Be there for like 7. And I'd be like, all right, cool. And then I get there for 7 and they're not there. And then I message them and be like, hey man, I'm here. Where are you? And I haven't even gotten out of the shower yet. I haven't taken a shower yet. And they're late as frig. See, if you're telling me to be somewhere, Adam, be at my house for 7, I will be at your house for 7. Maybe a couple minutes past, but it's going to be pretty damn close to 7. Our clocks aren't the same unless we're going by our cell phones because that shit syncs. If you tell me to be somewhere, I'm going to make sure I'm there on time. Unless, you know, like I tell bloke when I come down that I'll be there for 9 and sometimes I'm a little later. And, you know, you never know what's going to happen in a 5-hour journey. Go heading down, you know, traffic sucks or somebody gets into an accident and you're held up or, you know, bad weather, whatever the case may be. If it's a long trip, I understand if you're late, you can't really set a time on that. But if you live in the same city and you're going somewhere and you say, we're set for this time and then you don't show up, well, that really pisses me off. Like that bothers me like crazy. Or, you know, people be like, hey man, let's do something in a bit. And I'm like, all right, cool. So then I don't make any plans. Like I had someone who was like, hey man, you want to come with me and walk my dog? And I'm like, sure, why not? I like your dog. Your dog's cool. I'm like, all right, give me about an hour. An hour goes by, nothing. I message them saying, are we still taking the dog for a walk? Like I could have been doing something. This was on a weekend. And I'm staying home and I'm not doing anything with myself because I'm expecting to go for a walk with my friend and their dog. But of course, what ended up happening was, you know, something came up and they ended up not doing that and they just never told me. And then I literally wasted all my time. So the new thing I'm doing now is whatever the hell I want. So if somebody's like, hey man, let's go somewhere or let's go to this event or that event. And I'm like, sure. And they're like, be there for 7. Okay, I'll go there for 7. If they're not there, I'm coming home. I'm not texting them that I came home. I'm just, sorry, I went, you weren't there, I left. You didn't show up when you said you were going to show up, you know? I got to start looking out for me and doing what I want. Because in the past, man, like even in my past relationships, I would sacrifice myself to give my partner what they wanted, but then I never got what I wanted. Like when I'd want to do something, it would always get thrown out, you know? Oh, we should go over to so-and-so's house. And they'd be like, no, I don't want to. And then I find out later on from a friend that they're complaining that I never took them anywhere. That's kind of fun. But yeah, like stuff like that. Like, but then when they had something come up, I had to drop everything and go, which is probably why I make a horrible boyfriend, because I'm not willing to just be groomed into doing whatever they want. It's also the reason why I don't really hang out with many people, because, you know, they make plans and if they're late, they make excuses. And I don't like that. I really hate that. I'm all about being on time. I've never been late for work. Even when my alarm went off late, like set it for 6:30 and it was actually set for 7:30 and I had to be in for 8. I got up, I jumped in the car and I was at work and punched in before 8 o'clock. So I'm all about punctuality. I'm all about being on time. I'm all about fulfilling when I say I'm going to do something, I freaking do it, even if I don't want to. You know, I try to help my friends out as much as possible. But then, you know, there comes a point where some people take advantage of that, you know, that niceness, that willing to help people out. They see it as a weakness and they exploit it and they'll use it. And then you get one situation where you have a disagreement and they just dissipate. So it's like, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I've done everything on my own my entire life. That's the reason why I'm not afraid to tackle projects. That's the reason why I do what I do. And that's the reason why I know what I know, because I've come to the conclusion that sometimes you can't count on other people and you got to do everything yourself. It's a sad reality, but welcome to post-COVID, where everybody's in it for themselves now. And it's a sad reality, but it is a reality. You know, I talked about the Temu freaking exploit I've been using, and now I got a bunch of people that haven't talked to me in a while that heard from people who watched the videos that I've been doing this, and now they're reaching out like, hey, how's it going? So I heard you know a way to get free shit off of Temu, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Probably gonna watch this video and see me talk about it, and they're gonna be like, he's lying. Well, yeah, I know how. I'm not telling you how. You haven't talked to me in like a year and a half. You don't need to know. You're not just gonna reach out because you want shit. You've proven to me that you're just a user, and I have no use for you in my life. So when you act more like a friend, you can come back. But until then, you can frig off, right? And I feel like a lot more people need to pick up this mentality and quit letting these people use you for what you have and what you can do for them, and start finding better quality friends that want you around for you, not what you can do. And it's rough. It's rough to find people like that. It's very freaking rough. It's tough. It's rough. It's impossible. It's hard. They're out there, but trying to find them, not easy. Not easy. People find out you have skills or something and they want that. They try to exploit it. It's annoying. And so my new thing now is, like I said, do what I want. If it's a weekend and somebody's like, hey man, we should go and do this. Sure, what time? I don't know. Okay, well, when you figure that out, let me know. If something better comes up, I'm out. That's the thing now. If something better comes up, anything, I'm out. So that's how I'm going to be. You know, like last Saturday, I wanted to film a video about, I can't remember what the hell I wanted to do a video about, but I was waiting on somebody to go and do something. I was going to help them. And they left me hanging. I texted them. I called them. No response. I'm like, what the shit? What's going on? Like, am I helping you or not? And then I get a message at 9 o'clock at night while I'm live streaming, them saying, hey, yeah, it's all good. I got somebody to help me. Thanks anyway. Like, okay, you just wasted my entire freaking day because I was waiting on you. So I'm kind of done doing that now. I don't need to do that anymore. I don't need to help people. It sucks, but I got to start worrying about me. I got to start worrying about my life, me. Time for me to be selfish, I guess, you know? Time for me to really be selfish. You know, I got one good friend who really doesn't use me for anything, and it's Crazy British Bloke. Like, he lets me go down there and stay there. We go fishing. He never tries to guilt me into doing anything. Like, it's like, hey man, let's go. Like, he actually enjoys having my company around. He doesn't, like I said, these types of friends are freaking rare. When you find them, hang on to them. Don't let them go. I'm not letting anybody influence me to do anything I don't want to do anymore. You know, like, oh, you should buy an ATV because I have one and we want to go rolling. We should go rolling together. I'm not interested in that. I want an ATV, but not to go mudding. I want one to go ice fishing. Probably saying, Adam, just buy a Skidoo. Yeah, but an ATV, I could use it in the summer. I could take it backwood fishing, you know, push through some trails and go after some of those backwood lakes on Highway 63. You can't really do that with a sled in the summer. Well, I guess you could, but you'd probably wreck it pretty damn quick. But like, I have no interest in doing stuff that's like other people's hobbies because they don't have someone to do it with them. I have no interest in helping people out when they can't even help themselves to give me a time when they need the help, you know? I have no interest in going to events when the person I'm going with who asked me to go can't even show up on time. I'm more interested in doing my own thing, enjoying my own life, and going forward, that's what I'm gonna freaking do. Because I'm done. You know, today's day 3, back-to-back, bickety-back, friggin' creating videos. I'm starting to get back into the hang of this daily vlog and shit. Not to say I'm going to get back into the hang of the daily vlog and shit, but I'm just saying, I'm starting to get back into the hang of it. starting to enjoy it again. Whether or not you're enjoying watching this, hearing me complain about this stuff, I don't know. It's something I used to do. But this has been on my mind for a while, where I'm just sick and tired of being taken advantage of. Not by you guys. You guys are cool. Like, you just watch my videos and stuff. It's like, no, like I don't think I hang out with any one of you in person, I don't think. Not that I wouldn't. I'm just saying I don't think I do. Like, you're all from, like, a lot of you are from the States or down southern Ontario, or I think there's a couple of you from BC, or pretty sure somebody's from Mexico. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. But I know there's some people from the UK as well, and it'd be kind of hard for us to chill out on a weekend, you know? Kind of got a very big crick in the way. But yeah, I'm just saying that you got to protect yourself. And that's the thing. You try to put yourself out there to help people, and they just look at it as a way to exploit you. Kind of like I'm doing in Temu, but those bastards deserve it because, like, they sell your information and stuff. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt if they're the ones selling everybody's information along with friggin' TikTok and just jacking up everybody's phone with all these likely spam calls. They're fun. I had one call me the other day on my work phone. Hello, is this Adam so-and-so from this company working in this department? And I'm like, oh my God, you checked the information page on our site. You're literally spitting it out. And I'm like, yeah, you're talking to them. They're like, okay, we're calling you about that survey you did. Guys, I never do surveys, not even the ones work sends out asking us, like, what would you think would make the company better? You know what? You're not going to read the damn survey. You're just going to do whatever the hell you damn well want. My answer is null and void. I just don't bother doing surveys. So they're going on about the survey. So we're calling you to let you know that you won a prize for doing the survey and you won a Yeti mug and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, which survey? Oh, was it the survey about Taco Bell? And they're like, what? What, sir? I'm like, yeah. The survey about Taco Bell. You tried the chalupa? Have you tried the gordita crunch? Oh my God, is that ever fan? I just start going on about Taco Bell menu. No, sir, we're talking about the survey. Oh my God, have you tried the Dorito crunch wrap? So good. And I'm just going on, and like literally it was like my coworker sitting there, and he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, bro, I won a coffee mug for that freaking Taco Bell survey I did. And he's like, no way. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, apparently it's a Yeti mug. Are those good? And he's like, those are amazing. And I'm like shaking my head, no way. And he knew right away it was a scam call. So he's playing on. He's like, oh man, I should have done that survey too. And I'm like, I told you should have done the survey. I'm like, my buddy didn't do the survey. Do you think he can have a mug too? Like, he feels bad that I'm getting something he's not. Like, can he have one too? And the lady's like, sir, this has nothing to do with Taco Bell. And I'm like, what do you mean it has nothing to do with Taco Bell? Everything has to do with Taco Bell. And I just kind of went off for like 30 minutes talking about Taco Bell and how it's the best freaking X-Lax known to man, and just going on about it. And finally they just hung up the call because they knew they were getting nowhere with me, and I was just there to waste their time, because if they're wasting 30 minutes with me, then that's 30 minutes they're not bugging someone else, and they're not going to get anywhere with me because I'm just a dick with these scammers, because it's fun. I'd love to be able to get one on the phone and film a conversation that I have with them and just mess with them. I don't need to destroy their computer or anything. Like, it would take me too long to get the virtual machine up and running and get the hacked AnyDesk going, if they use AnyDesk, because apparently now they're using some website like connect.me or some shit. But if they use AnyDesk, I have a hacked version of it where the moment you connect, it reverses the connection, and then you can go on their computer and start downloading files, which is pretty sweet. But if they call me, then it's free game, right? If I call them, then I'm initiating the assault. But if they call me, I can have all the fun I want. Like, I can start talking to them. I can probably get Sora involved and get her on the phone and be like, just tell her, Sora, pretend you're my mom, and start talking to this idiot. And then she can just be like going off on him and stuff. And I can go take a shit while she has a conversation with some idiot. And it's a good time. But anyway, I just thought I would make a video today because a package came in again. Another freaking package from mother freaking Temu. But this one, guys, I did buy. I paid for all that shit. The flashlight, the black lights, and the pliers. So the flashlight was a lot bigger in the picture. The black lights looked a lot smaller in the picture. And the pliers, well, they look the same. So I'm going to say overall, this purchase from Temu was a good purchase. I think that's all the free shit that I have coming in because I haven't played the game in a while. There could be more free shit coming in the near future because I might get back in there and just, now that I know it works, and I got this nice plushy Highland cow that I kind of want, I might get on that and start messing around on there. I should see if they have computer hardware and make a free Temu computer. I bet you Temu has some pretty shitty hardware on their site. I mean, like real shitty. Like I bet you their idea of a gaming computer is like a 3rd gen i5 with like a 3080, not a 3080, sorry, a 380 RX, an RX 380 from ATI and AMD or whatever, maybe a 580, some low-end piece of shit computer that they call a gaming computer. It'd be kind of fun to build one free on their dime. Don't know what the hell I'd do with it. I don't need another computer. I really don't need another computer. Well, if I did, I would just use the AI cores in it, but give Sora some more stretching room so that she can expand her databases across more units on the network instead of the 3070s and 4060. But anyway, guys, that's enough for me. So I just figured I would make a video about the package and showing you how amazing the courier was with the handling. Let's show that again. Yeah, he did a great job, like 10 out of 10, totally perfect job in carefully placing the package on. You know, luckily there's nothing fragile in there. Good thing I didn't order the fine china or some vases and stuff from Temu because they probably would have broke on the way here and then got finished off after Buddy chucked them. So I'm wondering if he chucked them because he saw the sinkhole and he got nervous. Speaking of the sinkhole, hey, crazy British bloke, if you're watching this, how would you feel that? Give me a call, let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, guys, live it to win it and peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.